This is a city. Some call it Denton, Texas.
We call it ReaperLand. There we go. Hold on, test 1, 2. Let's see if I did everything correctly. Oh, I see. I know what I did. All right. It's almost story time, chat. Can you guys hear me? You guys should be able to hear me, yes? Uh-oh. What's going on with my my PC here? Oh, wow. My keyboard's not working. Hello? I wonder if it'll work in here. Oh, it is. My keyboard's not working. Well, chat, hey, welcome. It's Friday. There we go. I'm just doing it on the fly. It should work right about now. There it is. I see it over there. There we go. Nailed it. Okay. Also, I look a little dark. Hold on. I know what I did. I did something with this bad boy. There we go. That should be a little bit brighter. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, guys, today's been a day. So something happened earlier this week where some of the stuff in the computer got jumbled around, and some of the cables got unplugged and things like that. So whenever I was doing my test before the show, everything. Oh, I'm a little blurry. Yeah, the focus is a little off. Let me fix that. It's hard for me to fix it myself. How's that? A little better? That's better. And so I was messing around with some of the computer stuff. I had to call Frank. Frank helped me a lot. We were messing around with cables and I had to swap some computer parts out and things like that. So I didn't have an external, but I came in here and I did all the tests and I was testing. So I tested the audio, everything was right. All the cameras were working. Green screen looked great. Everything was right. And then when I went to go do the external, the thing that I used to look at myself, it would not work. So I've been trying to figure that out for the past 2 hours. Finally got it. Everything's working back the way it used to be. So yeah, I didn't have really time to prepare for the show or anything like that. So this might be a short one today. I'm sorry. It's just been a hectic day. I haven't had lunch yet because I was worried about this. So I'm going to go eat lunch right after this. So yeah. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Hectic Friday today. Let me go get my drink real quick while you guys talks amongst yourselves. That's what teachers used to say. Teachers used to say that all the time. Talk amongst yourselves. I made it. Yeah, it's been crazy the past 2 hours or so. I'm testing some things. I'm using the laptop today, or not the laptop. I'm using the iPad today. I know I talked to chat last week about how my buttons on my phone were a little too small, especially for ReaperLive, because ReaperLive has all kinds of buttons and folders and pictures and things like that. Hey, Mr. Janae. Sunny day today. How was the weather today? It's been raining a lot here this week, actually. You prepare for shows? Yeah, I mean, generally. Sometimes I do. I try to. But I'm using the iPad today. Instead of using it for chat, I'm using it for, overlays and stuff. So I can do things like that. Or the confetti. Yay. The do it.
Do it! Just do it!
Yeah, okay. Yep. So it should be a lot easier for me to use these buttons. These are a lot better. Just because I can see all of them all on the same screen. I'll show you chat so you guys can see what they look like. There you go. See all those little tiny squares? So that's what I use to press, like if I wanted to.
Do it!
There you go.
Just do it!
Or if I wanted to bring up the slideshow, you could do boop, boop, like that. But let's go back to Twitch chat. So we'll do laptop texting. So a lot easier. A lot easier. So I know last week I promised having the rock, paper, scissors. I'll have that for next week for sure, 100%. It's just whenever I went to go do it, it didn't do anything. You know what else I could probably do is I could give this to Quindy. Like Quindy I can give you the link to this and you'll be able to control things. I don't know if that's a smart thing or not, but yeah. The Master of Dumb. That's a new name. Welcome. Click the bonus box. The bonus box. Oh, gosh. I know you are. Oh, the possibilities. Yeah. What are you saying, Quinny? Is perfectly capable of going bonkers? Yeah. Oh, she'll be able to control things, you know, like the rock, paper, scissors thing. And like when people redeem things in the chat with their points, I want to be able to have like buttons. Like if it says so-and-so redeems this, you could just be like, boop. You know, like so-and-so redeems confetti. You can do that. And then we survived another night. But, oh man, it's been hectic. I'm so hungry. I didn't have lunch yet, just because I've been so worried about putting this together. How's everybody's week? Has everybody's week been okay? My week's been great otherwise. I've been making a lot of molds this week. Some astral reavers that are coming out next month in October. I've been making those molds, and I've been making the molds for DKS's halflings. So his new halflings that are coming out at the first part of October, I believe. Mm-hmm. Hey, Daka. Yeah, the reavers are cool. Their molds are pretty fun to make. I'm gonna go. Yeah, the not Gith molds. Yeah, I've been working on the astral reavers. One second, I want to see if I can. No, I can't. I was gonna put in a video, but I need to prepare more for that. Have we seen the renders? They're actually greens. I can actually pull it up. I can show you. They're actually greens. They're not digital. I don't think DKS has done any digital stuff. So if you go to the preview section, they are right. Where are they? They were on here. Oh, Halfling Ranger and Rogue, Halfling Witch and Druid. They don't have pictures. They're not on here. They're not up on the page yet either. I wonder if they got removed from the page. I can go grab them if you guys want. I can go grab them and put them on the wheel. Hey, Coffee Nerdery Beer. Mr. Janae, did you paint some of the Astral Reavers, or did you paint? Oh, did you paint some of the Halflings? Is what I meant. If I have to go grab them, so it's gonna take me a few minutes. You know what? Oh, Kara did. Okay, cool. We'll do. I got to turn the lights on and stuff in here as well. Oh gosh, it's gonna be loud. I'm gonna turn my mic off. I'm coming back. It's so loud. There you go. I'm back. No one wants to be left alone with my thoughts? Yeah. Let me turn this light on. And then we'll go to the camera. The lighting situation's not going to be the greatest. Camera 1. There we go. Hey, that's pretty good. I can't see chat at the moment, so how's that look? They're not super cleaned up at the moment. Let me make sure that they're in focus. So these aren't super cleaned up and stuff. These are just, they were testing the molds. I like this guy. He's my favorite. Can you see all those? Yeah, you can. This isn't all of them, but there you go. Oh, the confetti is very loud. Oh. Sorry, green users. I wonder how lagged behind we are. Oh, did something happen with the confetti? Was it still playing or something? The mic could just be louder. I didn't hear anything for the confetti stuff. Someone posted a wicked cool old metal Reaper miniature on Instagram called the Grave Horror. Said he couldn't find it on the site any longer. Coffee, I might be able to find what you're talking about, maybe? I don't know. But here's some of there's a couple of the halflings. There's the paladin kind of fighter guy. And if you can look at him, he's my favorite because he has a little duck. He has a little duck on his shield. Yeah, the halflings are sick. You can tell that they're green sculpted, at least I can, just by how they look. But this is the I think the bard, the paladin fighter guy. This is like the thiefy rogue guy with his little, what's it called? A sling. And then there's the other rogue type with her dagger, just being sneaky. And then there's one with a greatsword. I couldn't find him out there, but he's out there. He has like a big old two-handed greatsword that he has like behind him. He's like this. Oh, your message was deleted, Count Ehrlich, but I got it. I got the link. So let me pull it up for you. There you go. Oh, this guy. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So you're talking about this guy, the Grave Horror. I cast this guy a long time ago, and I remember him being in metal, but I don't know if he was a P65 piece or not. I don't know if he was a P65 piece, which all those molds got, that we don't use them anymore. It doesn't have a number on here, like what number he was. Grave Horror. Oh, right here, 14150. So 14150. Oh yeah, he's not. Oh. Yeah, 14150 is not available. Yeah, it's only this guy. Interesting. I don't know what happened to that guy. Maybe he got discontinued? But we don't really discontinue stuff like that. 14,150. I'll have to ask Ron about that guy. I do remember casting him a long time ago. Can y'all hear background noises, or is that just me? Maybe my headset's too loud. Test, 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 test. There we go. Yeah, it was a lot of metal. It could have been discontinued, for all I know. So, no time for bull. I have tinnitus. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. He could have been discontinued. Yeah, you're right. Maybe he didn't sell very well at all. Like, normally whenever things go discontinued like that, they sell less than 6 a year or something like that. So, I'm assuming that's probably what happened to this guy as well. It could be probably coffee, but could be. I can ask. We do have some of the new stuff coming up, like especially like these guys, the Astral Reavers. There's 2 of them. I have one more. He has 2 swords. He's kind of like this with 2, a sword and a dagger, I think. Is the other one. But yeah, this is just some of the stuff that's coming out in October. There's I think 2 other halflings, 1 other Astral Reaver. I think that might be it. I think Tassine showed off some of the promo stuff. Mm-hmm. That's 2 sales. Yeah, Astral Reavers. Yeah, these guys are cool. Yeah. Can y'all see those guys? I don't know if I can zoom in anymore on that camera. Pretty sure that's the farthest I can zoom in without getting closer with the camera, of course. I think it was here, let me test. We'll go back to laptop X3. Yeah, we'll see. I'll move the camera and see if we can get closer, because I think it was set up for big models. I think that's what happened, is I set it up for big models. Ah, there we go. Let me get this in. There we go. It's a little closer. Let me go back to camera 1. There we go. So now they're a little bit bigger. There you go. You can see them a little bit better now. Are they the same? No, these are new. These are new Reavers, I'm pretty sure. One spit an apple. Roughly how much does it cost? That I don't know. I mean, I've heard a bunch of different numbers, and they change depending on the millimeter of each piece of the sheet, but it changes. You can't see much of anything? Yeah. Here, I'll just get out of the way. You should be able to see them pretty big on your screen now, at least. Bigger. I can probably move the camera a little bit closer as well. I'm fully zoomed in right now on that nice lens, but for ReaperLive, I will probably move it a little bit closer. But I like how big they are right now, especially compared to like me. Pinch zoom. Yeah, this guy's cool. I can't wait to see what people paint him. I like his little duck shield, but he also has this like really cool like Disney like Gaston hair. Like it's a very swoopy, very like Gaston. Hard of hearing? Oh, this guy. Yeah, he's doing something like this, I think. Instant teleportation. Mm-hmm. Will we get a goalie bag? I believe so. I believe Ron said that all that stuff is coming next week. About the model that's going to be included and next month's promo and all that stuff should be in the next ReaperLive. $14,528 Rage Claw. Oh yeah, the lupins. The werewolf. Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry. There you go. The Rageclaw Slayer. Yeah. I really like the moon clasp on his armor. Sick plate, done by Julie. Green users in chat. Anthropomorphic animals in plate. Plate. I like how he's held together with blue stuff right here. Blue tag on his arms. Look at that fur. Look at that fur. You like doing fur? Or Bob and Julie still in chat? You guys like doing fur? I bet you at first looks very therapeutic. Yeah, he's cool. I like him a lot. I'll show you the one that I really like. Is I don't know what it's gonna be under, but she's a shaman. This one. I like this one a lot. Done by Patrick Heath, the Ghost Main Shaman, and there's I thought there was another one. But I'm a sucker for shamans in any game or any form. I thought there was another one. This one's pretty good too. Rageclaw Shaman, this one. Look at this green. Patrick Keith again. I like the little hood and the shawl. The Knoll Reaver. Sculpted by Jason. Painted by Michael. Look at that. It's a fun one. That's an old model. But yeah, I really like the shamans. Particularly like this one's pretty good. See what chat's saying. Love the Half Moon Blade Guard. Yeah. Painting furs usually fun. One of those to Anne to paint on her morning show. You want to send her which one, Pendrake? The Lupin, the first Lupin that we saw. Ijala. We like anthro figures, so yes to fur. Yeah. The one with the sword? Okay. Yeah, I bet you it's very therapeutic to do fur. All the little tiny little marks. Sorry. Sometimes repetition in those like small repetition things, very calming. I'm gonna need 2 laptops or something, or something for chat. Oh, did I talk about my diorama idea for ReaperCon? I don't know if I did. I might have talked about my ReaperCon idea. Oh, 5 laptops? Yeah, I know. Let's just put TVs. Let's put TVs all over the studio so I can see everything. Look like Hacker Man. You know what I mean? Sitting in front of all the screens. My yard's looking good. Oh, no details? Oh, okay, cool. I'll run my ideas by you guys, by chat, and see what you guys think. So I've had this idea for years about entering a diorama for ReaperCon, and I guess my idea would be, it's a 2-sided diorama, right? And it rotates, it spins. So you can manually rotate it, or I might have it automatically spin. But on one half of it, if you guys can picture, you're in the woods and it's kind of like slightly hilly. So it kind of goes up a little bit, almost amphitheater-like, with trees going through. And you can picture there's a bunch of guys like with torches. They're kind of going through the woods, right? And they're coming towards the amphitheater, the bottom of the amphitheater of the hills. And they have torches. It's nighttime. And then, so it's a bunch of like people with torches going through the woods. And at the bottom in the middle, there's a white wolf, like wolf with white fur. And it's in the center, and there, all the trees and all the hunters are coming towards it. And then when it spins to the other side of the diorama, the wolf is now a like lady. She's like a woman, and maybe in like a white flowing dress or something like that. Like sitting on the ground or something like that. And then all of the humans with torches and everything like that have turned into wolves or werewolves. I haven't decided if they're going to be like wolves, actual wolves, or like, bipedal wolves. And so it's just kind of, you kind of get the dichotomy of it, of nighttime, daytime, they swap places, kind of an idea. That's the idea. I think that'd be cool to make and look at. I think that'd be a cool diorama to do. I've had that idea floating around forever, and I just never have acted on it. But I think it's a cool idea. Here you go. Oh, click the extra button. I was wondering what you meant, Quindy. When you kept saying click the extra box, I was like, there's no extra box on here. Lieutenant Philby's asking me about the tortoise sculpt that I did a long time ago. That kind of faded off into whatever. It's sitting on my laptop, or it's sitting on my computer at home, I think, somewhere. What is the central wall made out of? I don't know, foam or something like that. It could just be like a black screen that splits the two. Oh, Grenadier used to do a whole series of werewolf figures in various stages of metamorphosis. I'm sure there's all kinds of STLs for like changing like form or something. Let's see. Mid transform werewolf STL. I wonder if there's something that pops up. Probably. There's this. That's pretty good. I don't know how big this is. But that's kind of what you would be going for. Is like transforming werewolf. That's a sweet model. Let's blow it up. I'm going to pull up chat over here. Oh, wrong chat. It can be resized. That's true. There we go. There's a lot of detail in that too, but it's the idea. Look at that cloth texture on there, on the pants. That slight kind of cloth texture. I like that there's cloth on the ground too. This could be blood, maybe? Or snow? Blood, probably. The scratching. It's almost lion-like in the face. But that's a cool idea. I could definitely grab that. Yeah, it's ripping its own skin. The nighttime would be the hunters with the torches, so they would be human. And then she would be a wolf at nighttime. And then during the day, she is a human while they are wolves, like hunting her during the day, I guess. Because what would happen if you swapped that? I think the only reason I put them at nighttime with the torches is because they have torches. So you could do a bunch of OSL with all the torches of them coming towards her. But if you swapped it and she was a lady at night and they were wolves at night, you would have to like moonlight. There could be like a beam of moonlight on her. But then I don't know how you would light the wolves, but I guess it could be fine. Should she hunt them? I guess you're right. So maybe at nighttime she has the torch and the sword, or like she has like a sword and a torch or something, and she's like, instead of running away, she's turned around and going after them. And then during the daytime, she's a wolf and they're coming towards her. It could be that way. She and her pack. Yeah. Could do that. And they could have different fur, like brown wolves and white wolves. Ah, my phone. Hold on. Hold on, it's Dave. Hold on. Hold on, Dave. Test 1, 2. All right, I'm back. No, Dave was just checking up on me. He's making sure I got the stream, like me and Frank got the stream running. That's all. He was just checking. He didn't know I was live. But I didn't want him to say something. Oh, yeah, I got in trouble. You weren't supposed to show the Reavers. For anybody that just joined, this is what he's talking about, the Reavers. There's still one more Reaver. Couldn't find it, but it's out there. They'll be coming. I got the next quarterly contest model ideas from the winner, so I should probably post those on Monday. Yeah. Yes, I just wanted to turn my microphone off so he didn't say something bad. He's not going to say anything bad. He normally never does, but you know how it is. But yeah. That's about it. I mean, I didn't really have anything planned just because I've been so stressed about the computer and everything like that. Let's see, what are the plans coming up for the future? For ReaperCon things, so I got a suggestion today from the Spotted Painter about making a Discord for ReaperCon. You know how we did for RVE, the Reaper Online convention? We did like a whole Discord just for that. I'm probably going to do a whole Discord, but it's going to be mainly for setting up. So like all the teachers, all the vendors, Ludo, people running things, all the vendors. That way we can all communicate together and like all in the same kind of thing. He mainly wanted it for a conversation tool between all the teachers, because there was no way for all the teachers to kind of like message all of the teachers at once, kind of a thing. Like, hey, does anybody have super glue, or, things like that. Or, hey, I'm looking for so-and-so, or coming up with plans and doing things like that. But I think it's a good idea for all of the whole convention planning. It's like a planning thing. Yeah, Pendrick, I thought about that. There's just a lot of people still in that Discord. So I just didn't want to, I guess, kick everybody out. It's just easier to start fresh and build it up from the ground. In my like the way that my mind works. So there will be that. So there'll be a lot like more constant daily communication, because right now it's generally done via like emails and things like that. So it's like, oh, I'll email Chris about the vendors, and then he'll talk to all the vendors and things like that. So it's like, I think it'll be better for like quicker day-to-day questions and scheduling things and figuring things out like that. I think it'll be pretty nice, actually. Yeah, do easier, exactly. What did oh, that might be a way to affect Gadestio's idea for bounty on bingo people. There might be a way to affect Gadestio's idea for a bounty. A bounty? Like what? What's the bounty? What do you get for finding bingo people? A ribbon? But then we could use probably the Discord. So I can build the Discord, right, for all of the people that are going to be setting up and organize and build everything for ReaperCon. And then as we get closer to ReaperCon, I can transition it into the show, like the show Discord. So everybody that's coming to ReaperCon can get on and do things like that. And then we can have whole sections for ribbons and people talking about games that they're going to be playing. And I could make announcements for, like, you know, hey, this game has 2 seats, or this class has a ticket if anybody wants it. Kind of an idea. I think that might be okay, right? To build this Discord for building and talking with all the people on the back end, and then as we get closer, transition it to the actual show Discord, but still have the back end for everybody that's going to be at registration and things like that. Whatever the person. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to laptop. Sorry. Gotta get used to hitting the buttons. It's a lot easier whenever I'm on ReaperLive and Dave and Ron are talking. I can control the cameras and do what they're talking about, but I forget to swap back and forth. I'll get better with it. I promise. It'll get better from here. Yes, yeah. Private channel for staff, private channel for all that stuff. Yeah, that's all normal. So there'll still be channels for teachers, like on the back end, that only the teachers can see. All the normal Discord stuff. Because my Discord looks crazy. Just to show you guys. Let me launch it. Updates. Make sure I don't show no private information on here. Come on. Hello? Test 1 2, test 1 2. Probably on Monday, Roger. Monday. We're working through the options right now. I got to check the stock for all the minis that he chose, all the different options. We got to check the stock to make sure that, you know, the UK warehouse and things like that will have them, and there's enough stock of it for people to be able to get and things like that. I also might want to do a big monster one coming up, but I'm really going to focus on the October, like, Monster Mash idea. I'm pitching that next week. I talked to Ronald about it a little bit today, and he seemed to like the idea, but we got to hash out all the details and stuff, because you got to work on, you know, you got to talk to people that are in production to make sure that everything's packaged and if we can get it done in time and things like that. Let's see. I'll show you the Reaper Discord just because. So, like, what you guys don't see, like, over here on the right, we have the moderator section. So there's, like, the moderator section over there. So a lot of people, normal people, don't see that. But then there's the read-only channel, which you guys see. There's the general. But the cool thing is that I have this thing called Shadowland over here on the right that you guys don't see, but there's the Shadowland. So all these channels on the left side are all the old channels that, like, went into the Shadowland is what I call it. I might rename it to, like, the Elephant Graveyard or something like that. But you can see here, it's all the channels that I didn't delete them. I just moved them down into the Shadowland so everybody doesn't see them. So yeah, let's see what people are saying. Oh, the whole Bucky's conversation. There was a whole Bucky's conversation in the Discord earlier. But yeah. The Dogfather? Yeah. You guys missed it at the beginning. I had a bunch of technical issues. There was some stuff that happened with the computer this week that I had to fix. And Frank, lovely Frank, helped me get it all fixed. I've been working for the past 2 hours to try to get it to work. And luckily, I got it working 13 minutes after 3 o'clock. So when will that be? On Monday, Zachariah. I'll announce the model on Monday. So I have to look at stock and stuff, because what I normally do is that whenever I ask them, hey, what model would you like the next quarterly to be? They give me 5 options or so, and I go check the stock, and then I say, oh, I think this one would be good, and then we kind of talk back and forth. We think this one would be good, and then we choose it, and then I announce it. You got all those extra buttons. That's right. If you do volunteer security, it would be a good way to communicate between the ongoing and incoming people. Yes, correct. Volunteers, that's another good point, Count Ehrlich. You can also have like a check-in, check-out, or whatever volunteer thing, or like if you are doing security, you can say, hey, I saw this person in the red shirt. They're a little bit shifty. Watch out for them, kind of an idea. Do I have size restrictions on the model chosen? Sometimes. Obviously, we're not going to do something like Black Sting, for instance, like this guy. You know, we're not going to do something big, unless it's like a specialty contest. I remember when Matt was here, he did the rock contest, and I think that one went pretty well. The big rock. And we might do something like that for some of the upcoming big ones. But generally, it's normally like just normal size models. For anybody that hasn't seen, these are some of the models that are coming out in Halloween or October. Looking shifty every day. Where's my cordless drill? You need a cordless drill? Or did you leave it at the game store or something? Yeah, thanks, Turgeon. Quarterly Maldricar. How about we do the yearly Maldricar? That'd be cool, Dogfather, to join in on the quarterly contest. But this is some of the Astral Reavers and the Halflings that are coming out for anybody that's just joining. But yeah. Today's been kind of a chill day, just talking, just chilling. The size 0 Goblin Challenge, size 0 brush. Yeah. Oh gosh, my back. I'm ready for lunch. I've been stressed, but all my molds are done. All my molds are cut for the week. All my stuff's finished. I made a really cool video that I got to show Dave before I post, and then I'm gonna try to make a video next week of Black Sting. So that's my goal next week. Now that my molds and stuff are cut, but I'm gonna be trying to do a product video for Black Sting. Some other cool things that I got asked to do this week. I don't know if this is supposed to be secret or not, but Joseph Wolf is supposed to be running a DDRPG game, and I'm supposed to be kind of recording it and putting it up. It's going to be kind of a promotional thing, I guess, for the DDRPG Kickstarter, the Dungeon Dweller RPG Kickstarter. And I think they're doing some testing sessions, and I'm supposed to figure out how to record and do all that stuff for him. So, yeah. There's the Dungeon Dweller Kickstarter link. Thank you, Quindy. She's on her phone this week. Yeah. Yep, just getting everything kind of organized. I've been messing around with this camera, this bad boy. This EOS SL2 Rebel camera on the slider and figuring out, I'm learning stuff on my own, kind of, SD cards and file formats, and I'm just learning things on my own as things go. Just a cool thing to have in my back pocket, knowledge-wise. But yeah. Oh, did y'all hear that? That was my tummy. I don't know if y'all heard that. That was my rumbly. That was, oh gosh, it was rumbling. Yes. Who's on right now? Y'all heard it? Wow. Or at least Cranky Dog did. That was my stomach growling. I'm so hungry. Let me see who's on. Lurking sounds illegal. Yeah. Who's on? I know, sorry for the short day. This week has been kind of crazy for me. Let's see, who's on? Anybody in chat have any people that you guys want to rave? We're just, small chilling today. Who's on? Moco's on. Epic Duck. Valhalla. Kana Minis. We can read Kana. Kana sounds like, I haven't talked to her since ReaperCon, but I think she had a good time. Dr. Rhino is doing a 3rd anniversary. Dr. Rhino. I'm leaning towards Connor. Connor and her sister were pretty cool at ReaperCon. If you guys talk to them a lot. Let's do /raid. Oh, Anne is painting. Oh, I did see that. I did see that Anne was painting one of her sculpts. Let's go back to laptop. I did see that Anne was painting one of her sculpts. That's cool. Connor's cool. I talked to her and her sister a lot at ReaperCon. Go tell her what's up. I hope she had a good time at ReaperCon. Hopefully she comes back next year. I know this year she was a lot more prepared, and she seemed to have a good time. Yeah, maybe next year she can do the manufacturer awards or something like that, or something. We could talk it out. I know last year she did like a big 3D print of one of her cats, and she did a raffle giveaway. She got in trouble a little bit from our vendor people just because she did the raffle in Vendor's Alley, and there were so many people, and it kind of messed everything, created a hazard. But maybe we could do it safely and do it like in the main hall or something like that. I hope your tropical storm on the northeast coast this weekend. Yeah. Oh, rain. Yeah, it's been raining a lot here, Dogfather. I wonder if that's kind of it. I wonder if it passed by here and is going up that way. But it was there. We had some really crazy thunderstorms this week. Oh, she is talking about a vendor award next year. That's cool. No time. And Albert, tomorrow I'm painting big. Tomorrow? Oh, on Painting Big's channel on Saturday. I see. Thanks, Pendrick. I'm already excited for ReaperCon next year. I'm already excited. Oh, this one started off Florida. Oh, brutal. How is construction going? Turjon, that's a good question. I haven't actually gone to look. I haven't actually gone to look down there in a while. Next week, I'll probably try to go down there and shoot some footage with using the camera, using this camera and stuff instead of my phone. Even though the phone's nice, but I can do some cool stuff with that camera. I'll try to get some cool shots now that you mentioned it. I'll try to get that for Reaper Live next week. I know Ron's been updating the Kickstarter page and things like that for the Pledge Manager. I think they're getting ready for it to kind of wrap it up, But yeah, we'll see towards the end of the year. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know today was a little brutal, starting late and all that stuff, but I'm just glad everything's working. All the sound's okay. All the cameras are working. All of the cables are being ran correctly. So I'm glad everything's working. Next week, I'll see you guys next week. Well, I'm going to talk to Dave about doing more streaming stuff. So instead of just doing ReaperLand on Friday and things like that, I really want to start doing some more stuff. But that is a different conversation. Hey, Trash, what's up? Miss you, buddy. But yeah, have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay dry. Don't get sick. Turgeon, we'll see what we can do, Turgeon. Don't twist my arm too bad. But yeah, have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Yeah, love you guys. Bye.